Yeah, I think it's worth noting that prior to this conversation and your video, we admonished men having kids that they did not take care of or multiple extra baby mamas when we were saying that friends we know that's not doing right within their household, we distance ourselves from, and we would be against.
Yeah,
So
just do
we are in line with you and your point about living in accordance with the Bible or just a moral code of authority. We all agree with. I think we just took exception to we just took exception to the pathologizing to make it seem as though black men were having multiple kids just at random and we did not care.
Well,
Because
it's not no. It's not at random by any stretch. I mean, I'm not saying that it's at random. I'm saying I'm just quoting the data source there. You know, it's not. I don't think that it's random. I think that black men, a large percentage of us know that most women marriage is not a requirement for children in the black community. This is well known. The baby shower is the closest damn thing to a wedding now, and we are just as guilty of allowing that shit to happen as the women are.
So here's a question for you, real quick, you guys. Julio, I noticed that, and thank you for pointing out the video, thank you for pointing out the stats, and thank you for saying, you know what, here's the thing, it's still just a talking. Even in your video, it's a talking point, and if you claim to be part of the solution, like you say you're going to be, or want to be, or currently are, what is it exactly? What is it? What are the actionable, and what are the milestones? What are the actionable things that you believe that should be done amongst men to the men that are the Pookies and the Ray Rays that's out here having the multiple baby mamas?
Okay,
what
so
would
that's
you
a long
suggest,
question.
as opposed to just talking about it? What do you suggest we do about it?
Well, I already gave an answer.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
To that question.
No, but Austin, the answer you gave is for men such as ourselves who would actually adhere to the rules of the Bible. What Shannon's asking is the men who absolutely ain't gonna listen to that, who don't have a moral framework that dictates they need to take care of the kids, that exist and say, I'm gonna have 18 baby mamas and don't care.
I hate to say it, it's gonna sound very uncouth, if you will, but for those men that don't want to change, don't want to do better, you got to do the same thing to them Harriet Tubman did to the people that didn't want to walk on the Underground Railroad. Let them stay on the damn plantation. You got to accept some people can't change. Just let them die off and pray to God that women don't. Only thing you can do is let them die and pray women don't give them no coochies so they can produce more degenerates they ain't gonna take care of.
But they are.
When you say,
but you're not putting any onus on the women with that.
Hold on.
Stop.
So
this is where you're missing. Okay, guys, y'all are missing my point. The onus is already on the woman when she has to carry, if she does carry the kid, because she can terminate it now. But if she keeps the kid, she's already. What the hell more onus do you want to put on her? She already got to do a whole job with half the equipment.
I'm gonna go back to the 60% that you
No.
said.
Wait. What onus do you want put on her? Answer that directly. What onus are you asking more than having to do a full job with half the necessary equipment?
No, let me answer. So
y'all, everybody really saying the same thing. Everybody is kind of giving the same reasoning. So
we really are, just from different perspectives.
Also, we can all agree that men need to properly handle their seed, regardless if you're on our side or you're on the reckless side, right? The only thing, and we've all agreed to this earlier, that if you off point, then we not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? If you off your square, the majority of the men all agreed that we not fucking with you. However, the issue is that the men that are doing that and being reckless with it the women are allowing for them to shoot up the club and find themselves in that position. But I think that the disconnect is that with this being King's Talk, we should be focusing on the men that are being reckless, because at the end of the day, just like Shannon said, there's nothing that we can do. We can't whoop them no more. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna do shit but have the broad go in and lick his wounds for him. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those situations of where we just have to walk in the very vision in which we believe in.
So I think all right. So the solution is, as far as men that are, but damn, we still can't. I was gonna say, if we wanted to take responsibility, we could take it as far as in how we raise our daughters to make sure they don't fuck with those type of men. But those men had daughters that won't have fathers like us to stop them from making that cycle repeat itself.
And the argument that I'm having is what my man Julio says. Well, all we could do is pray it away, because that's what he said. Literally, all we could do is pray that the women.
No, I said more than that, Shannon.
No, Julio, I listened
You
to you.
referred to the Bible. Go to the Bible.
You said
and that's how me and you start bumping heads.
You when I asked you what do we do,
your refusal to believe the truth ain't why we bump heads, Kenny. That's
when I asked you, Julio, what can we do?
You denounced the Bible, Kenny. That's
hold on, real quick.
Okay, you denounced it, so I don't really know what the you talking
about. Slow down, Viz.
That's what you did.
When I asked Julio, what can we do, and Marcus came in and clarified specifically what I was talking about. He's saying the guys you talking about, we ain't talking about them. We talking about the dudes. Julio, you said all we can do is hope and pray.
No, Shannon, I said that, and I also said you can do the same thing that them Harriet Tubman did to the people that didn't want to go with her on the Underground Railroad. Let them die. I said let them die in a nice way, Shannon. I said let them stay on the plantation.
But listen, that's that way. Well, hold on. Let them die. What? That's not an actionable item. That's not what does that mean?
It is actionable. You have to tell. You have to teach women. Listen, the action comes in this way. All you have to do is teach women or tell women to the best of their ability. Look, you raise. What you do as men is this. If I got to put it in this plain English, because I thought y'all was following what I was saying. You have to raise your daughter. If you have a daughter, raise your daughter to see what a good man is. But the men that don't want to listen,
right?
What can you do to them, Shannon? But let them die.
I can't do
what
nothing.
Can you do?
Nothing.
My point. So what other answer is there?
So the reality is there is nothing that we can do. So here's our argument. Here's my point. Here's my pushback to you, Julio. Then don't put that jacket on me. Since you know that there's nothing that we can do but let them die and pray that the women don't fuck them, don't put their behavior on me.
It is no. It is on you to continue to tell the truth and to speak on it when you see it.
Well, of course we do. We do that, but in your video,
okay, then so that means you're doing your job.
That's not what you were saying in the video. You
no.
see, in the video,
Shannon,
you ascribed
I didn't
it
go
all
nowhere
on all
near
of
in depth as I'm going now as I went in that video, did I?
You did it to be polarizing. You made it sound like every black man or the majority of black men move that way. That's why we're giving you
majority of black men in prison.
Then you referred to the Bible. I'm not denouncing the Bible, Viz. How many Bibles are there, Viz? Do you know?
It's a lot of them.
Kenny, your so obsession with trying to debunk the Bible in no way is going to change the legitimacy of it, brother.
Ask me what I ascribe to before you start.
I don't care what you ascribe to. That's the beauty of it. That's the thing.
You denounce the King James Bible, which is widely accepted across the globe.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. That's the.
And why should I care about what you identify as when I know how true the Bible is?
Okay, Kenny. Can I speak? So-called Dr. Julio. You understand?
Well, hey, that's the greatest fake PhD you'll ever see in our church.
That's the greatest book made in our century to hustle people out their money.
Is it? Because it's the most widely stolen book as well.
Lord.
And the best-selling.
The Potter's House. Yeah, if Creflo Dollar.
It is both. It's somehow for it to be sold to you. It is the best-selling and most stolen book in
Kenneth Copeland. Wait. Kenneth Copeland.
It's the best-selling and most stolen book in human history, Kenny. So what are you talking about?
In that book,
there are more Bibles that have been stolen than have been sold, by the way.
In that same book, it tells us that there will be false prophets. So
I love people go on these real ridiculous rants, JR, about something that they clearly are not nowhere near as educated as they should be to speak on the subject.
If you worship any other religion, what are you?
So, Kenny, I'll tell you what. I'll offer you this. I tell you this, Kenny.
So
you pick it. I tell you what. You want to debate the Bible on here? I'll offer you this challenge. I'll give you. I got $500.
Wait, hold
on. How about that?
Hold on.
So what is that supposed to mean, Kenny?
So that means if I follow the King James Version Bible and I'm a Muslim, my religion ain't right.
Islam addresses and honors
in
most
the
of the
King
stuff
James Version. It said if you worship any other god but the one I ascribe to in this book, you are what? Idolater.
Islam doesn't do that as well.
I asked you about the King James Version. Why are you over there, brother?
Kenny, your refusal to accept. This is the thing with you, Kenny.
So wait,
you want to debate
Dr.
you want to
Julio,
debate the
does
Bible
it
with
say
me,
that
Kenny.
in the King James Bible
Kenny, listen
or not?
to me. Kenny, listen to me. I know
Wait,
you're
I'll
flustered.
answer
I
your
know you
question.
want
I'll
that.
listen to you.
Kenny,
if
I
you
know you
answer
want
my
that gotcha
question.
moment like a motherfucker. It's
Okay,
bleeding out of
Dr.
your ears. I
Julio, I
understand. What I
posed
need you
that
to
to
do
you
is this.
before. I
Kenny,
posed that to you
I need you
before,
to do. I
and you
need
have
you to
yet
do this,
to
Kenny.
answer.
I need you to do this.
Okay,
Hey,
Dr.
this is
Julio,
not the
I
panel.
posed
Kenny,
that question
this is not
to
the
you
panel for this.
before.
But if you want to go
I will
there,
not listen until you answer because I
well,
posed it
you
to
ain't
you
been listening
before.
no way.
But this is what you did. So that means it's
You ain't
in
been
the
listening
King
no
James
way.
Bible.
You
If
sound
I
so
worship any other religion, what am I?
Kenny, I don't care what you are.
I'm an
That's what you're not
idolater. I
understanding.
don't care is your answer. There you go. We got him. We got him.
What does that?
Kenny,
What does that
you're
mean?
turning what you're doing. Okay,
Like,
so
what
here's
is
the
the
thing.
point of
What
that?
you're
What
doing
is
is
the point
turning
of
this
you saying
discussion
that?
into something that it is not intended for. So I
No,
offer you this
you
again.
brought up
If
the
you want to
Bible.
debate, Kenny, listen.